It's a good start. I fell over the chair. Welcome to the Get Moving warm-up session. I'm Anna and Karen. Is Karen not here? We're taking it in turns of Get Moving, brought to you by Reese Fitness. And if you want to find out some more information about Get Moving, then have a look at the website. You'll see the link on this connection now. Get Moving is aimed at people who typically would find exercise more difficult. So we have people who are stroke survivors, maybe who have MS or Parkinson's, but not exclusively. We can all do this warm-up and get moving. So we're going to work through this together. If you are used to Get Moving, then you'll know this off by heart. If you're new to the group and have never been to one of our classes, then follow along with me and we'll work through this together. This is the warm-up that we do before every session, and it gets everything moving: lower body, upper body, a bit of joints, a bit of muscles, a bit of twisting. You can do it seated, hence a chair, or you can do it standing. It is entirely up to you, and I'll show you both options. If you're doing it seated, it's preferable to be sitting in a hard back chair. If you're sitting in a squashy sofa, it just makes it a little bit harder. But if you're sitting on a chair, just make sure you're sitting nice and tall on the edge of the chair and that it's not going to move as you move. So, should we get going? I can see lots of comments coming in, so hopefully there are some people out there doing this with me and I'm not here like Billy No Mates doing this on my own. So we're going to start standing and we're going to get our legs moving, and we're using the magic number 20. So if you're doing this standing, we're going to get our legs, knees up, nice big move. If you're doing it seated, exactly the same, sitting on the edge of the chair, I don't know whether you can see that, and you're going to lift your knees as high as you can. Okay, so I'm going to do these standing. Are we ready? So 1, 2, 3. Keep your upper body upright and knees come up as high as you can. Big moves are good moves. That's what Mr. Reese would say. Oh, I've got to count and do this and talk. That's actually quite hard. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's the first lot of legs done. Now we're going to move on to shoulders. So shoulder rolls, we're either doing shoulder rolls, shoulders up to your ears, or if you can, and I need to watch the light, a nice big move with arms nice and straight. So again, we're going to do 20. So you can be seated or you can be standing. Are you ready? 1, 2, I'm going to step back a bit and then I don't whack the light. 3, 4, nice big moves. Keep your arms straight and tall if you can, but if you need to, roll your shoulders, squeezing your shoulder blades together at the back, and you can do these sitting down. Big moves are good moves. That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and I feel like we need to do one for luck. That's for Mark. Okay, so back to legs. So this time you can still do knees up, and if you're seated, repeat that. If you can, slightly harder move, you're going to kick your heels to your bottom. So it doesn't matter which one you do, you choose. So we're going to do 20 again, and I'm going to kick my heels to my bottom just for a bit of variety. So 1, 2, 3, and again, you want as big a move as you can do. If you need to hold on to something for support, please do. Try and keep the support to a minimum. I might have lost count on this one. I think that's 15. This is where I need Mr. Reese. Oh, I've said it out loud. I think that's 18. And I think that's 20. We'll keep it as 20. Okay, so back to upper body. So if you're seated with this one, we're doing a twist. So we're having our arms folded in front, and we're going to twist all the way around as far as we can go and back to the front, and then all the way around and back to the front. So again, if you're doing this standing, exactly the same move, and we're going to do 20 of them. 1, 2. To help not be dizzy, if you keep your head forwards, then you don't get the dizziness. I think that's 6. If anybody wants to help me with the counting, that would be really good. We usually give Mr. Reese grief about his counting. I won't do it again, Karen. I think that's 8. Big moves are good moves, and we're trying to move as much as we can through our upper back. So we're really not just moving the arms, we want the whole body to twist round. And I think that's 13, 14. Karen would say we'd have to start from 3 if we forgot where we were up to, but we'll keep going. I can see lots of messages coming in, but I can't see what you're all saying. You better be doing this with me. I think that's 18, 19, 20. Okay, give your shoulders a bit of a shake. So, back to legs. This time, bit of a balance incorporated in this one if you're standing. So you can hold on to something for some support if you like. So when your knees come up, knee to hand, and it's a double tap. So it's knee to hand and not hand to knee. So there is a difference. So knee to hand, and if you're seated, keep doing the knee raises. That's absolutely fine. So we're going to do 20. I might be able to use my fingers on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is testing your balance a little bit, because you're having to balance on one leg, and it's also getting big moves through those hip joints. I think that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and we're having 2 for luck in case I missed any out on the way through there. Okay, so now it's back to upper body, and it's my favourite. So this one is a side bend. If you are seated, sitting on the edge of your chair, and we're going to reach down as low as you can go. If you can, your other arm goes over, and then onto the other side. If you can do it standing, then stand nice and tall. One arm goes down and the other arm reaches over. I'm going to be careful with my banister. Okay, so again, we're going to do 20. Are we ready? Off we go. So down as low as you can go and reach over. That's 2, 3. Do as much as you can do. 6, 8, 10. This is a really lovely stretch through your side and gets the middle of your body and your muscles all nice and stretched. Oh, you see, once I start talking, I lose track. I'm not sure where we're up to now. I'll say 15. 16, whoops. 17. 18. 19. 20. Okay, so back to legs. This time we're going to do either sit stand, where you can use your chair, or you're going to do the same move in a squat action. So I'll show you the squat first without the chair. So legs about hip width apart. I don't know whether you can see my feet. So let's try here. So you're going to squat down and stand up. Your weight goes backwards as if you're putting your bottom onto a chair. And if you need to use a chair, then you sit down and then stand up. I'm not sure that you can actually see the chair. Technical problems. Maybe I need to take my phone a little bit higher up my door. So you sit down and you stand up. Do as many as you can do. It doesn't matter if you don't do the whole 20. I'm going to do 20 squats, and if you can, keep along with me now. So we're going to squat down and stand up. Definitely need to work on the phone positioning. So that's 2, 3, 4. Remember, this move helps you with the practical move of getting up out of chairs. So if you need to practice, if you need to do this using a chair, please do. And you don't have to do them at the pace that I'm doing them. You can do them more slowly, or you can do them faster. Think of your weight going back to take the pressure off your knees. So your bottom goes back and your chest stays up, and you go as low as you can go. So if that's to there, that's perfectly fine. We've got 2 more, I think. Okay, so there's the squats. Now we're going to practice some balancing, some coordination. So if possible, you do need to be on your feet. If you are staying seated, then I want to see those ankles moving. Pointing your toes and flexing your toes to get some movement in your ankles. I hope you can see that. I can't see whether you can see my feet at all. Maybe if I waft them here. There you go. So you're looking at pointing and flexing if you're seated. If you are standing, then what I want you to be able to do is to walk as if you're on a tightrope. So imagine heel, toe. So there's a bit of balance involved here. And we're going to walk forwards, heel, toe first, and then toe, heel, backwards. And because the second time is always better than the first, we're going to do that again. So heel, toe. This is a good one for you to practice just from a balance and coordination point of view. Get your ankles awake. Ooh, that's a bit close, isn't it? And it helps working through your legs and developing some confidence in that balance, which just helps with your general walking and mobility. Okay, and then last but not least, we're nearly done. We've done some big moves, so now we're going to do some fast moves. So if you need to, I'm going to move the chair back. Hopefully you can see me. You're going to be sitting on the edge of your chair, and you're going to do fast feet. And fast feet in the chair, as fast as you can go, like that. If you are standing, it's the same sort of thing, as fast as you can go, standing up, and we'll do it for a 10-second burst. So seated or standing, are you ready? Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, okay? So shake your legs off a little bit, get your breath back a little bit, and because the second time is always better, it's just like being in the classes for those of you that come, isn't it? Second time is always better. We're going to do that one again. So seated or standing, it doesn't matter, and as fast as you can go. So we're looking for fast moves. Are we ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might have T-Rex arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5, 9 3/4, 10. Okay, well done. That's the warm-up over. So you see, it's not as bad as some people thought it might be. That helps you, if you did that every day, that just helps keep things moving. And if you do nothing else, that's better than doing nothing. Let us know, we're looking at doing some more live sessions, so let us know in the comments below or message us via the group and let us know what else you'd like to see, because we can put together some more of these, maybe take it in turns. Maybe it will be Mr. Reese's turn next time. So enjoy what you can of the rest of your day, and stay connected, talk to each other. We're here if you need some ideas or you just need somebody to chat to. So give us a shout and we'll get through this together. Stay safe and we'll see you soon. Take care.